What's up, beautiful Sagittarius? Today I'm going to deliver you your 2020 energy reading. We're going to look into your overall energy from the year 2020. Whatever pops up, pops up. Remember that this is, of course, a general reading, so not all will apply to everyone. Just take whatever you need or whatever you can work with, maybe even make notes or look back later on in the year to see if things have things have been unfolding the way I just told you they would. You can use this for your sun, moon, or rising. And of course, if you're cross watching for a loved one. Also, you can use this for your Venus, for your Mercury, or whatever planet you have on your natal chart, depending on, of course, which theme you want to be focusing on for the year 2020, right? Uh, did I forget anything? Oh yeah, we're going to look at your overall energy, some channeled messages, or what you shouldn't be doing, or what you should let go of, or the things you should be focusing on. Also a little bit of love, relationship aspect, healing, or no, I don't want to say healing, spiritual stuff, work, overall emotions. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So when I was tuning into your energy, beautiful Sag, what I saw was you standing on the highway. I thought it was the highway towards Area 51. And I saw you standing there. You were hitchhiking. You had a lot of baggage with you. And there was a car driving by, and the car stopped. You had to like run a little bit to catch the car. And then there was one spot still free, so you could go with the people in the car. There were like three people in the car, and it was still a little place for you, but you needed to leave baggage behind. That was what I definitely saw. And you took with you just a little package, like little backpack maybe. And you wanted to step into the back to sit next to the person that was sitting there. And then all of a sudden the driver said, well, you can drive if you want to. And you went behind the wheel and you started driving. And I noticed that the people in the car were dressed like they were going to a festival. And I even like saw in my mind's eye them having some masks of alien, like two people had like some sort of alien masks on, and one person had a mask of a human on, and I knew it was not a human, it was an alien. And you were going towards Area 51. So what would that mean for your year, right? You would be like, I'm going to see aliens in 2020. I don't know about that. Sorry. Made me cough. But what it feels like to me is that you are moving towards a certain direction, and you will be going there with high speed. First, in the beginning of the year, I feel like you will need some help, or you will ask for some help, or you will be lost, or you will be needing some direction. You will be carrying with you a lot of baggage, or you will still take some of 2019's energy with you in 2020. You either did not unpack everything that you were offered to unpack in 2019. Some of you might have some issues with releasing, some issues with letting things go. You might be hoarding emotions, hoarding stuff. Opportunities. I feel like there's too much going on in your energy there. That's all the baggage, and all of a sudden, like, you see me holding the back of my neck here. I feel a very sharp pinch there, making me feel like you're carrying way too much. It's like really even hurting my back. And I didn't have that before I started the reading, or even anywhere near this week, month, year. I don't know. But I've been feeling that right now. So I feel like you've been taking on way too much emotion stuff, whatever. And you can't take it with you where you are going. So you kind of need to leave some stuff behind and take with you the most important or valuable things, valuable lessons, valuable emotions, valuable people, valuable opportunities, whatever it may be for you. And I feel like you will be traveling with people, and it wouldn't. For some of you, this means definitely traveling, really traveling with people. For other people, other Sagittarius tuning in, I feel like this means that you will be connecting with. It could be your soul family. It would be. It could also be people going towards the same direction that you want to be going into, maybe with the same vision or the same destination. But I definitely feel like you will be having like maybe four people surrounding you. We have a little thing with the mask going on, and I was when I saw the mask, I was like, is this going to be something negative? Like, is it like going to be like, oh, people are wearing masks, blah 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 blah, that whole entire stuff that you already done with? Um, for some of you, yes, it means that you might have some people that are very close to you, surrounding you, that are not showing their true identity or not showing their true self. But whatever they may do will not affect you anyways because you will be driving. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's like that big of a deal. Also, I don't feel like there's bad intentions. They had festival clothes on, so they were ready to party. They were ready to do nice things, fun things. So I kind of feel like they might not be that serious, or their motives might not be that serious, or there might be very light energy. I also hear like some people surrounding you might pretend to be of a higher vibration and actually are really not. And some might be pretending to be on your vibration or something else like that, and then be on a totally like maybe higher vibration. And I'm not talking about this person is better than that person type of energy. No, I just mean a different frequency, right? The alien has a different frequency, and it's pretending to be a human, and it's in the car, but it's behind you, because you were supposed to step into the car and sit next to the alien with the human mask. The two humans with the alien mask were in front. So yeah, whatever this may mean for you, let it unfold. Keep it in mind. To me, I kind of feel like you will be going in a high speed. You will be taking control. You will be traveling with people that are fun, people that you can connect with, even though some of them might not always show their true colors, or there might be some mystic energy going around there. But you will be traveling towards a place that's highly secretive or highly intuitive, spiritual, out of this world. I almost want to say out of this world, because Area 51 is known for working on alien projects, time travel projects, different dimensions, stuff like that. So I feel like, but you will never get really to that space, but you will get near it. But I also knew that it's not your destination, but you will go there because the people in the car are moving into that direction. Whatever that may mean for you. So let's see what the year holds. This is probably for most of you, no, not probably, this is for most of you metaphor or symbolic. So I hope that you can place it during the year. Oh, we got for your year the Explorer. Do you see that? The compass. This is everything to do with your direction. So your year will be all about attuning your direction, moving into a direction that's authentic to you, knowing what you want, knowing how you want to get there, but also a little bit excitement, also a little bit adventure, because like who goes hitchhiking in the middle of the desert with all their baggage? That's some like adventurous thing happening there. Stepping into someone's car. I would not advise anyone, by the way, to step into a car with a stranger or to go hitchhiking, and don't do that. I don't want to be responsible for anything, but I definitely feel like there's some very big adventurous component to your 2020. A year where you will be, I want to say some of your Sagittarius have been living a lavish, fun, party style life with the festival people in the back and surrounding you, but you were not wearing masks, you were not wearing festive clothes, festival clothes. So I feel like you will be taking things more seriously this year. You will be focusing on which direction you want to go on. You will be taking control. I really want you to pay close attention to your intuition, especially when you get in the car with people, when you connect with people. I kind of feel like it was very clear that they were wearing masks, right? It was not like they were wearing a mask and you were not able to see it. It was just like a fun mask, like one you can pull behind the ears, and it was almost like, I feel like it was made of paper. And then the eyes were like they could see through. So I feel like you will be able to see through people's bullshit in the year 2020. The year 2020 is also all about like it together it becomes a 4 year, and that means it's a year that's all about creating a foundation, stability, organizing your life into the direction that you actually want to go into. I heard somebody else say this about a possibility that it was Lulu of the House of Oshun. She said in a reading that it would be a great idea for people to put a compass in their purse or close to them, so that whenever they saw that and whenever they had that in their purse, it would create an energy bond with the universe, where the universe would know that you would always be facing your true north. Whatever might happen, you would not get lost because you were guided through the universe. So for some of y'all, you need to buy a compass and set intentions on it, put it in your pocket or in your purse or wherever, and keep it close to you and focus on that, and maybe even meditate on it when it comes to which direction to go in. And especially if you feel like you don't know, especially when you feel like you don't know if you're going in the right direction, or maybe if you feel lost, right? Oh, thank you, that was very clear. So we got the Judgment card here, and what I'm seeing here is somebody moving on their path, being very excited, being very like dancing to the beat of their own drum, singing their own personal song. And I definitely feel like you will be doing that, just that. There will be some transformation for you during this process. I feel like again, also this is very festive. Look, the card looks very festive, very exciting, very like almost like, I almost want to say the card looks like the Fool card, when the Fool is all excited in a new beginning, a new start, brand new, like everything is woo. Some people would even say the Fool is a little bit naive. That might be some energy that will be popping up for you. There will definitely be, look at this card, we got a Tower card. There will definitely be a situation there for you this year 2020, where things that you have built upon in the past will be crumbling. You need to let go of some of the baggage. If you don't, I feel like the universe will throw certain situations and people on your path that might change your entire paradigm, that might change the way you view yourself and the way you view your work life and the way you view, yeah, maybe even relationships, but definitely work, things you have been building on. So some of you will definitely be changing jobs, and following their own path, following their destiny, following what they like to do. And in order to do so, I kind of feel like you need to start brand new. Just take with you whatever you have learned, but stop trying to like bring everything else on board. Some of you will be taking a totally different or new direction. You will be moving in. But if you look at her, she looks very pleased, right? She looks almost happy. She looks happy. She looks content. The cat looks a little bit scared though. So you might feel a little bit intimidated. You might feel a little bit insecure, or like, oh my God, did I do the right thing? Was this my ego talking, or was this my intuition? What's up? Right? We got, oh, wow, interesting. We got the Star. That's 3, major arcana cards for you for the year 2020. So a lot of big things will be happening for you. This will be a big year for you when it comes to laying the foundation, moving into more into who you really want to be, being in control. Growing up is what I'm hearing. Growing up, getting like being more mature about where you want to move into. There's still a lot of immature energy, and I'm not telling you that you're immature, but there's still a lot of like fun and light energy there. That's kind of how I want to say it. And I feel like you will be taking more responsibility about of your personal life, about how you feel, where you want to go into, who you connect with, whatever is happening on your path. I feel like you will be taking more responsibility of this. With the star card here, I'm definitely feeling, and the fish, I'm definitely feeling that you will be maybe the center of attention this year. I feel like you will be guided by the stars. That for me that means that you will be divinely guided to make decisions, or getting opportunities or possibilities upon your path that will help you fine-tuning your decisions or your direction which to go into. But overall I feel like you will be very attuned, very strong, very like connected. So this will be a year where I feel like you will be bringing the physical and the spiritual closer together. Also because you were at the desert and you were moving towards area 51, that would be a very highly like vibrating or spiritual or cosmic energy, so to say. So I definitely feel like there's a need for you to pay. I feel like I have a deja vu now. Interesting. So I feel that you need to focus this year up on bringing the physical and the spiritual, the emotional and the mental all together and integrating them into one. And then you will create the sun. This is a beautiful card. Wait, I hope you can see it correctly. Yes. So what I'm definitely seeing here is we got a child, we got a mother, and we got an elder. So this is very important for you. I kind of feel like this also has to do with growing up, but also have to do with you. And you have everything in you that you need in order to move forward. You got the creativity, the joyfulness, the lightheartedness of a child, but you also have the fertile energy, the motherly energy of a young woman becoming a mother, and the wisdom of an elder. And I kind of feel like this is being all brought together. When you integrate all of them, you will get like joy, you will get happiness. And do you see like 3 people here partying, enjoying themselves? There will be blessings upon your path. Overall, I feel like your year will be a very good one, very light. Also in the desert, there's of course a lot of sun. So I feel like this will be a year where there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of like light being shed upon things, light being shed upon your opportunities, light being shed upon which direction you want to go in or need to go into. And also some might get pregnant. Some of y'all might get pregnant or might birth something new with the pregnant woman there. What is going to be birthed there for beautiful Sagittarius? I feel like in time things will fall into place. Things will make more sense. I feel like you will be focusing on how you spend your time, where you spend your time, with who you spend your time. We got the anchor here, and behind it we got fish. So I kind of feel like the anchor will be lifted. So some of you all might have felt stuck or might have been in a place for a very long time, and now you will be moving into a different direction. Also, this feels for me as a safe haven energy, very positive. And behind it, it's the fish card, bringing you a lot of blessings, abundance, and good things. So whatever you are birding, oh wait, I have to show you this. Whatever you're birding, it's going to end up in fruitful things. It could be material, it could be spiritual, mental, or physical. Then we got this card. It looks almost like a compass too, but it's a star. And then we got this. So this is talking about a lot of messages coming through from family. So there might be connections with family, rekindling things with old people, friends, but at least connections, family, loved ones, friends are very important for you this year, and they bring you a lot of joy, and they will bring you a lot of messages. I feel like the stars are definitely trying to guide you in towards a different direction, and I feel like um, you will be inspired by the messages coming through, or people, I feel also people, other people will be inspired by what you are doing. So you might be inspiring your family members or people around you when it comes to the direction you're moving into. What do you need to let go of when it comes to your 2020 beautiful Sagittarius? Are you still following me? Does it all make sense? Surrendering to the wisdom of your body. Beautiful Sagittarius, you this year need to pay close attention to your health. You need to pay close attention to what your body is actually trying to tell you. No, no illness, discomfort, symptom coming up from your body. Remember the pain that I got in the back is coming through without a reason. They are all trying to guide you towards being more in alignment with who you're supposed to be. So whenever you have a headache, pain in your back, you have a fever, or whatever may be happening for you, as soon as something happens or you feel something physical, focus on what your body is actually trying to tell you. Meditate on it, look it up on the internet, pay close attention to your body, take good care of your body. You definitely need to, otherwise you will be run down. That's what I'm hearing. So if you go too fast, if you're not listening to your body, if you're not paying attention, if you're not being clear about what you want, if you're bottling up emotions, or if you are too engaged in just only joyful things and not enough serious things. And with that I mean taking responsibility for your emotions, for your state, for your physical body. If you're not doing that, then I feel like your body will push you back in alignment, or will help you focus on retreating and taking care of yourself. So if you're not willing to grow up, the universe will guide you towards it. Yes? So looking at what you need to be focusing on. Oh, okay. Now, okay. There's two. I wanted to get one, but they were like almost stick together. We got your passion. You need to be focusing on your passion. At the back of the card it says resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take the flight. And then we got rejuvenate, and it says get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. This has everything to do with the card before. So you definitely need to pay close attention to taking good care of your body, taking good care. I feel like as soon as I feel like emotions and your body are intertwined. So whenever you are bottling emotions up, your physical body will definitely be talking to you, and almost like kind of pushing you towards taking rest, retreating. For some of you, this might mean that there's a possibility for a burnout this year. If you are not willing to go through that experience and you are not claiming that moment of being a Sagittarius, then please take good care of yourself this year and make sure that you listen to whatever your body needs. Is it rest? Then take a rest. If it is good food, then take good food. If it is working out, then go work out. If it is meditating, then go meditating. Whatever you do, take good care of yourself. And then we got focusing on your passion. Like I said in the beginning, some of y'all will be leaving stuff behind. Some of you will be quitting a job and moving into something that they're passionate about. I feel like this will be very important for you. I feel like you will be passionate about people. There's a lot of like family vibes, a lot of like joyful love, relationship, connecting with people type of vibes. You might be talking a lot. And having some throat issues there. Okay. One moment. Yes. So, Then we will be moving into, let me see, I think your relationships. Relationships and love in 2020 for a beautiful Sagittarius. Oh, no, no. Okay. I'm going to use both of them. So the one that dropped out, the one that fell, it says afhankelijkheid in Dutch. And in English it means depending, depending on, depending? Oh, depending on something or someone. It says addiction influences your love life. And then we got family. I told you just now, your energy, your entire energy, Sagittarius, feels like all about family, all about joy, all about people. So yeah, your love life will be influenced by family. En it says in Dutch, je liefdesleven zal wel bijvaren als je je ouders vergeeft. So this, in English it says, your love life will change, will shift if you release any resentment towards your parents, forgive them. So what I'm feeling when I'm looking at this is that I feel that you, some of you have some childhood things taking like baggage, like the baggage that we saw just now. There's a lot of baggage there from your childhood. There's a lot of baggage there from resentment or the relationship with either one of your parents or both of your parents. There's a lot of motherly energy in the cards that we just saw. So it might be your mother. It could be both though. It could be your mother and your father. But I definitely feel like you might be repeating certain patterns. Patterns of not feeling good enough, not being, or like codependency. Some of you might be in codependent relationships or are attracting relationships that are toxic or not like they should be. This of course is not for all of you. But with the two cards together, I kind of definitely feel that some of you are in relationships that where you need to be breaking free of. And I definitely feel like you either will do that this year or your body will be talking to you. For those of you who are in very healthy, normal, positive relationships and both partners are mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, or physically stable, I definitely feel like you will be focusing a lot on your family, maybe expanding your family, or connecting to family, and there might be family might be overshadowing for some of you. You might have a family member that's very focused on you or that needs you all the time. And it's probably a good thing for you to take to have very strong boundaries with this person, right? Some of you will be taking care of a family member that has either an addiction, could be any type of addiction, or that has a cloudy energy, like there's something going on with this person. Might be a depression, might be a burnout, might be something that there's a reason you need to be taking care of a family member, or there will be a lot of like energy going towards a family member. So when I'm looking at your spiritual energy of 2020 for beautiful Sagittarius, we got Warrior Woman. And the card says, have you answered your deepest calling? What I'm kind of feeling here when it comes to your spiritual life, beautiful Sagittarius, is that you will be taking a lot of action. You will be, I also see you cutting cords or cutting energy with people, maybe cutting people off, people that are not of the same vibration or people that are bringing you down constantly. You are ready to let it go. You are also ready to fight for what's yours. That could be your passion. There's a very big element of protecting your peace, protecting your inner peace, protecting your spiritual, like your energy, your aura, your chakras. I feel like you will be more responsible about who you give your energy and time to, more so than you've done before. And I kind of feel like there are two groups of people here that I'm addressing. Some of y'all that have been hanging around with everybody, that have been enjoying everybody's company, and now starting to notice that not everybody's company is good for your health. And then there are some of you that are already very responsible and are already focused upon setting healthy boundaries, already focused upon moving differently. I feel like some of you Sagittarius are in a space where you had either just had your awakening or are in your awakening, spiritual awakening, and you are now releasing everything that's no longer good for you, releasing the baggage. You will be, yeah, like I also saw in the beginning that you would have no problem leaving the baggage behind. You just needed to pick whatever you needed to take with you, and it was already in one bag. So I kind of feel like you don't need to do a lot of soul searching, or of course we do need to do a lot of soul searching, but you know what I'm saying here. You do not need to search a lot for what you need in order to get you where you want to go. I feel like you already have things sorted out, some bits, like some for some, that it's already all in one backpack. So it probably will not be that hard for you, if that makes any sense. So looking at your business, work, study, financial, material, energy for 2020, Sagittarius. We got friendships, like I said in the beginning. And throughout the entire reading, you will be very much focused up on friendships. And do you see this again? Again, 3 people. 3 people in the car. 3 people in the other card, the sun card. There were 3 people dancing together. Here again, 3 people. So there's definitely a component about 3 people having a very important role in your life this year, especially when it comes to which direction to move into, where you want to go into, who you're going to drive, who's going to drive with you towards your destination. There is support available for you. When I look at this in a business type of manner or work type of manner, I feel like you will be either trying to get a connection or a friendship relationship with people you work with, or you will be working with somebody that's a friend, or somebody will be giving you advice. Also, I kind of feel like sisterhood is important for some of you all when it comes to your work. So there might be some advice for you from your sisters, from your family members when it comes to your business life. Overall, it feels abundant. So when I'm looking at friendship, it feels abundant. It feels like you have support. So when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your business or job, I kind of feel like you have opportunities. You have different perspectives, different views. You are abundant. You have the support you need to get you where you need to go, right? Then we will be looking at health or healing 2020. We got love, and it came in reversed, right? Love begins, number 1. That's the Ace of Cups in the original oracle or tarot deck. So to me, this is telling you that you there, because it's reversed, it's still a positive card though, but because it's reversed and I gotta interpret it around health, I feel like a lot of you will be having a lot of emotions bottled up, and I kind of feel like you are no longer able to bottle them up. So they will be pushed to the surface, either physically or mentally or emotionally. Things will be pushed to the surface. You will notice it. It will come out. You are not able to mask it. It will be out there in the open. If you want it or if you don't want it, it will be happening. Some of y'all will be definitely focused on love and relationships, and these relationships might influence your health. I already told you this, but there is support. This is a teamwork going on here, and there are blessings. We got the 1 here, so I definitely feel like when it comes to your health, you are able to make a fresh start and move things into a better direction. So whatever will be popping up for you this year, I definitely feel like you are able to change it. You are able to set it to something as a positive thing, like a gift, like a joyful moment, a joyful feeling. It will help you get clarity. It will help you get insights. It will be a positive thing. But whatever you have been bottling up, you need to let it go. So the overall energy, as in emotions, for 2020 for you Sagittarius are... Okay. We got addiction, we got claustrophobic, and we got trauma. So the emotions that we were just talking about, the feelings that we were just talking about. I don't feel like this is going to be your entire year, but the universe really wants me to like touch upon this a little bit more. I already saw a glimpse of it with the baggage. I already saw a glimpse of it with the body, the physique body, the physical body. I do see that some of y'all have been bottling down your emotions and have been, I feel like you've been either rolled into an addiction or you have been dealing with addiction. You have been addicted to suppressing your emotions through in different ways. So it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be medicine, it could be focusing on other people too much. Whatever you do to not feel your emotions and to not like face whatever is happening, that definitely has to do with trauma you have been through, things that you have experienced that have made you feel like you are stuck, you are not able to move anywhere, you are not able to get out of this situation. Some of you are being pulled back into different situation. Definitely when it comes to, I think, a relationship, you are constantly being pulled back into, I want to say, re-experiencing a certain cycle. There's definitely something with a pattern or a cycle going on that you need to release. And I definitely see with what I saw in the beginning, that you are able to release this energy. You are able to heal whatever trauma comes up, or whatever trauma is triggered. You will be able to break free out of this energy and not feel so stuck and not feel so like you can't breathe and there's no way to go and there's no solution. There's definitely there are multiple solutions for you available. Looking at what you need to be focusing on or what you can do in your 2020. I especially want to look at your emotions and trauma and addiction that might pop up. And if it's not for you, you might be dealing with someone, a loved one, dealing with a trauma, dealing with addiction, or dealing with maybe all of it, very phobic type of energy. Oh, you got meditate and positive affirmations. So I definitely feel like it's important for you to seek your center, to focus on yourself, to focus on your heart space and your sacral space. Definitely your heart space, because she also has her hands before her heart. So I definitely feel like you need to be using your words very wisely this year, as possible, as positive as possible. We also got here healthy and happy on this. It says healthy and happy underneath. I said, I choose love, brave, beautiful, worthy, grateful. I love myself. And then we got a heart on the throat chakra. So definitely speak with words of love. Follow your intuition. Know that you are worth it. Know that you can choose you. Know that you can choose love. And choosing love doesn't mean staying in a situation that's toxic. For some of y'all. Oh. Yes, because some of you all have been in a very maybe a sexual relationship that's a sort of sexual addiction that became a sort of sexual addiction for you. I see some of y'all we got the singing card here. So there might be a lot of speaking your truth, a lot of joyful, festive energies for you. I want you to really focus upon that. I also want you to keep your sex sacred. And what do I mean with that? I don't mean that you cannot have multiple partners. Do whatever you need to do or want to do that makes you feel good. But be very focused with what you're manifesting while you're having sex. And if you are having healthy sex, is it sex that is good for your soul, that's making you feel uplifted? Or is it sex that's making you feel drained, tired, or even giving you physical symptoms, maybe like an STD or something like that, or like pain, or sex that's creating pregnancy? So I definitely want you to pay close attention to how you're having sex, and also if you're comfortable in your own physical body. I know it's not for all of you, but there are a couple of Sagittarius that are dealing with either maybe sexual trauma, or dealing with sexual addiction, or dealing with not feeling happy, joyful, pretty, beautiful in their sexual experience. But you will be having control, because this soul, like this woman, is on top. So I definitely feel like you will be having more control over which direction your sex life is going, right? So, a closing message for this beautiful Sagittarius. Yes, you. We got just say yes. So this card is giving me beautiful vibes. It's giving me a vibe that you have overcame a lot of bullshit. You have been through a lot of things. You have seen a lot of places, a lot of people, and you still remain to be positive and joyful and kind and giving towards people. And I feel like you are not be this year, you will not be focusing too much on the past. Some of y'all will be definitely more focused on the future, but it's very important for you to be in the here and now and to say, yes, I'm good enough. Yes, I deserve this. Yes, I deserve this job. Yes, I deserve this love. Yes, I deserve to treat myself better, or take better care of my body, to stop smoking, or eat better or more healthy. I feel like you will be focusing on bettering yourself and upgrading yourself. We got these lights coming in here, and it's a pyramid there. Pyramid's making me feel like body, mind, soul, like a triangle, and then on top, the top of the triangle, connection with the universe, connection with divine power. So you will be aligning this year. Try to say more yes to adventurous things this year, especially because we got the explorer here. Try to say more yes. If you want to move to a different country, then go ahead and move to a different country. Do you want to like quit your job and start like acting or singing? Start doing that. Whatever you feel drawn to, do that. Follow your passion, follow your heart, go into direction that feels good to you. But I don't mean saying yes to things that are toxic or not healthy or not for you or don't feel in alignment with who you really are. So beautiful Sagittarius, this was your 2020 energy reading. Let me know how you feel about it. Comments down below, or like, or do both to make me even more happier and joyful. Look back at this reading multiple times, or write stuff down so you can look back at certain situations that are unfolding in your life, but also use your own intuition. I am just a source of like bringing you a message, but I want you to tune into your own space, like your own mind, your own heart, and follow especially what you feel that's good for you, what resonates with you. Use that, transmute it, change it, and follow your own personal heart. I feel like this will make you feel more empowered, and this will help you get on track into the right direction you need to actually go into. You are in control. Yes, so that's what I definitely wanted to tell you. Subscribe if you have not done already for more spiritual goodies, and I wish you a beautiful, magical, and in control year. Bye, beautiful Sagittarius.